Earlier we went over the goals that were scored by the Kings against the Oilers in 2 games. Big numbers, perhaps a goaltender flubs on a couple. Any trend you see increase against the Oilers, and how the Kings have been able to score maybe more?
No, I don't think there is a trend. First game we played opening up the season was here, and we're still trying to figure out our way, and I was trying to figure out who was players. High-scoring affair both ways. The second game in L.A., probably not the type of game that the Oilers wanted to have, and it was a pretty good night for us. So anytime that happens in this league, it doesn't matter where you are in the standings, you're probably going to end up on a positive side of it. So tonight will be a separate event, and we'll see what happens from there.
So the centers are broken up tonight, Leon and Todd. How does you've been through that where we'd ask you every day we can play Connor?
You did, Matty.
As an opposing coach,
As well as if they were hurt.
yeah, you can handle this on different lines as an opposing coach.
That's the plan. I watched the other day, they were back together. I know when I coached here, we'd start them apart and put them together. They're 2 tremendous players. Whether they're on their own or they're together, they're going to have an impact on the game. They're going to make their teammates better. They're dangerous on the power play. They're going to play together there. Our game plan isn't going to change much because they're apart. So we're going to have to stop a Hart Trophy winner and a 50-point guy, and another one that has an opportunity to win the Hart Trophy and a 50-point guy, and they just happen to be on different lines to start the night anyhow.
Are the Kings looking more like the team you envisioned when you took over?
We have some progress. We've laid some foundation down as a hockey club. We're beginning to understand how we want to play systematically. It's starting to happen more naturally than mechanically, and that's a good thing. We've figured each other's personalities out, the players, ours as a coaching staff, and us, theirs. Practices are becoming more efficient because they understand the pace and the type of tempo that we want, familiarity with drills. So it sounds like we've made a lot of progress, but we have a lot more to work on, and we'll just continue doing it. No complaints about the players showing up and being honest most days. They apply themselves the way we expect them to. They're open to new ideas and new ways. So for the most part, it's been pretty good. There's always been going to be a couple games that get away on you and you're not happy. But, we'd like to win a few more than we have. But for the most part, it's been a pretty good experience.
Todd, when you were here, you occasionally would go to Leon and say, don't be afraid to be the best player tonight. So now that we're 30 games in, are you less than surprised to see him kind of neck and neck with Connor as opposed to being second fiddle? In other words, did you feel like he was capable of this all along?
Yeah, when you answer a question like that, you don't want it to be you don't want it to be demeaning towards Connor. He's an outstanding Hart Trophy winner, but the gap between the two of them wasn't as great as I always felt like. Leon was and is a hell of a player, and I think that the hoopla around Connor is well-deserved, and you guys always talk about him, and he's recognized worldwide, but now Leon is in that category with him, and he deserves to be there.
Todd, what's been the thing for you, the biggest reason for the struggles on the road?
Well, it's been all over the map because earlier in the season we would start well and we would give things up late. As of late, the last 4 or 5 games, we take a bunch of punches, we fall to the mat, and then we pick ourselves up and start swinging ourselves. And once we fall behind, we're a hard team to play against. But the starts haven't been real good. Special teams for us is still a work in progress. We're trying to get a lot of young, inexperienced players into different situations so they gain that experience. And we have some work to do there, and that's hurt us